If the people don't know my real name, my name is Lance. Since the age of 7, I've been in entertainment and arts and culture. People see me on social media. That is really who I am. And we always heard the story of my grandpa. He was called Elvis. Because I couldn't have my son go through the same thing. I went for training to get it in me to fight. To learn how to defend myself. I almost killed myself as a kid. We can't hate a bully. My mother slept with me outside in the cold. I was angry at the time. Don't let people use me. I'm blocked from getting bookings. No, it's not nice, my brother. I was arrogant or stupid. I don't sleep at all in any case. I sleep an hour a night. It's none of your business. If I didn't have a family, I wouldn't have been grinding this hard. Professional chef. No papers. I stayed in a shack with my wife and my son and my daughter. If it wasn't for my wife who had asked a job for me to work at the garage.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, people. Welcome to Wisdom of Solomon. Friends and family, I have a superstar here. Maybe he doesn't see himself as it. Maar julle, hierdie man het die triple threat. The Gatsby King, the singing chef en die hart van goud. En julle, vir my is dit 'n groot honor om hierdie ou hier langs aan my te hê. Ek gaan nou oor hom gesels, but ek wil die props gee vir die Vader dat hy die opportunity create. It's all because of him.
It's all because of the Lord that we serve. At the end of the day, if we don't involve him, including in anything, we won't win.
Exactly. So, julle, without further ado, ek gaan nie doekies omdraai nie. Ons het vir Vezz hierso, man. Ons het 'n Vezz hierso. Ek kan nie glo as dit 'n Vezz hier nie, man.
Everybody loves it.
Dis 'n special moment for Wisdom of Solomon en Vezz, welkom by Wisdom of
Solomon. Welkom julle hier by ons plekkie. En die kuilsrif was lekker om julle hier te hê by ons. This is going to be magic, you know. I was looking forward to this and just to give you guys some knowledge, because I mean this can be shared on different platforms and wherever it's being shared, it's going to touch someone somehow, somewhere. And I'm just grateful that we get the opportunity to do this, the strength and the courage and the knowledge and all of that, the wisdom that I've got to share with you guys and with the people out there, with our amazing viewers. So thank you for having me as well.
Thank you Vezz. And just to run the door down, right? Ons gaan die deur nou afhardloop. Vezz, ek normally doen research. Jy het my nou gevra oor questions. Normally doen ek research, maar nie by almal nie. Vir die guests wat ek doen, weinig research. Ek die research te doen. Ek sit hier so met 'n clean slate. Ek sit soos die curious mense wat nou na hierdie video gaan kyk. As ek net so curious is hulle. Wie is Vezz? Waar kom my naam van Vezz? En wat is die naam regtig op hy, hoe sê hulle, die governmental name? Kom ons begin gou eers daar.
I ain't going to expose too much of my name and all that, but everybody knows that already. I'm joking. So everybody knows my name. If the people don't know my real name, my name is Lance. I'm known as Lance Fortuin. Vezz is an artist name that was given to me by myself a few years ago when I was signed to a publishing company as an artist, entertainer. And the company asked me basically, can you get yourself a name that is unique and different in order for you to stand out? I had a billion other names, but I came to Vezz. I came to Vezz in a funny way because I thought of the entertainer that I was at the time, which is bubbly, sparkly, funny, it's the tingle on the tongue, and I thought of a first pop.
Oh, okay, yes.
You know, but at the end of the day, first pop dies out. When it's done, it's done. Nou, ek wil nie die product we see, but die naam van wat het is. I got the Vezz from first, from the word first. I just don't know. It was probably creative. I don't know. That's how I got to the name, and I stick to the name. I stuck with the name.
Yes. Nice.
Until now.
Nice.
You asked me who is Vezz.
Thank you. There we go.
Who is Vezz? Vezz is just a young man who's been grinding his whole life, who has been an opportunist, who has been. There's two ways of what you can call an opportunist, a good way or a bad way. I'm looking for opportunities on my own. Since the age of 7, I've been in entertainment and arts and culture. At the age of 13, I started grinding. Well, not grinding, hustling. At the age that I am now, I'm grinding because I'm done with the hustling days. But who is Vezz? Vezz is someone that has I am someone that have great belief in what I do.
Nice.
I am someone that have faith in what I do. That is why I haven't given up yet.
Nice.
I am someone that stands for what I stand for. I am someone that gives kids and young people out the opportunities where I can connect them with people.
Yeah.
I'm also a loving person that people don't know sometimes because hulle dink ek is arrogant. Maar I sê waaroor dit gaan nie. Ek is Vezz as a father and a husband. I'm a son to my parents. I'm a sibling to my sisters and my brother. More about Vezz, I own dogs. I love dogs. I've got quite a lot of dogs. You don't even want to know how many dogs I've got. Vezz is just someone that is always open-minded about life and what it throws at him, and that is why he can take challenges because he knows he's not the one that fights the challenges.
Nice.
I've got a higher power that fights the challenges, and who's that? Our Father God that we're serving.
For sure.
So Vezz is a very different but very interesting person. People see me on social media. That is really who I am, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have to fake anything. That is the personality you see. That is me, and I'm not going to change to make other people feel a certain type of way. I love making people feel good.
Nice.
And that's the kind of person Vezz is. He loves to uplift people, make them feel amazing, inspire them, motivate them because of his challenges, because of his backstory, because of his past, because of his struggle in life. I'm that person that likes to motivate anyone else coming up after me. And I think that's a lot of detail that I could say about who Vezz is. I don't know if it's all, but yeah.
Wait, again, as I said earlier, welcome to Wisdom of Solomon Lance.
Call me Vezz, please.
Okay.
Anders kan ek almal nou vir my Lance gee. En hy is dit vir immediate family.
Die mense van jy baie jong ouderdom as jy met die sing besig, right? Of artistry, kom ons begin daar. In die familie, wie sing of wie dans of wie maak ook mense so happy met artistry? Bubbly, soos jy sê?
To be honest, there's no one in my family that does music. Absolutely no one. No instrument player, no musician,
Yes.
no singer, not even a rapper. And I'm talking about, when I talk about in my family, I mean no cousins of mine, no family of mine, no nephews, no nieces. My children is in the music.
Okay.
My sister's son is in the DJ, you know, in the families, but there's absolutely not really anyone that does music.
Yeah.
My love for music grew when I went as a kid, when I found a way to get away from being bullied and get away from the streets and all the things that was going on in the streets concerning me as a kid. I ran away to a space where I could do music.
Okay.
And there was a guy called Isham Abrams, and he had a company called ESYI, Effort to Support Youth Improvement.
Nice.
And he took all of us and he made us artists. He gave us opportunities to go and sing overseas. He helped us, he trained us, and he molded us as artists.
Yeah.
And that is where I learned music. But singing, I think it's something that was in me ever since I was a kid, because like I said, I've been an entrepreneur since grade 1. I think I started selling popcorn in grade 1 on school already, trying to make money to help my family. So I've always been entertainment and an artist and entrepreneur. Julle verstaan wat ek sê?
Yes.
So for me is it net, music comes from no one. Until we recently met my grandfather. My grandfather, for the first time we met him. My father's father, who my father never met for 64 years. He was a year old when his father left. And we always heard the story of my grandpa. He was called Elvis.
Okay.
And the women were crazy about him. And that's why he ran away, apparently, because of music.
Yes.
So when I met him, we connected instantly. And
Sure.
I think that is where the actual gift came from.
Yeah.
You know, my grandfather,
Yes.
who is a musician, who was a musician
Yes.
back in the day. And I just feel like him being a musician probably had an effect on me growing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without knowing, remember we still have the same blood flowing.
Yes. Yes.
So I think that has a big role in that.
You mentioned about running away from bullying. Were you bullied at school?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hide the fact that I was bullied.
Huh?
Everyone gets bullied certain time of their life, or most people, 90% of people.
Sure, yes.
Obviously now you can't bully me. I'm grown up. I've learned from that. because I don't invite those energies towards me either. But being a child, it was quite rough and hectic and tough.
Yeah.
Always being different. Kyk, ek gaan nie waarheid sê man. As hy oulik is in 'n colored community, is hy like 'n bietjie different. Dit is wit oë, wat is lig van kleur met blonde hare en groen oogies en almal daai blou oogies. Sy gaan geboelie word.
Ja.
Sy gaan geboelie word.
Yes.
And that's what happened to me. And to be honest, same thing why I took my children out of Mitchell's Plain.
Yes.
Because I couldn't have my son go through the same things. Because my son is the replica of me.
Yes, okay.
Even whiter than what I was, skin-wise.
Yes.
But it's not about all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying to protect him. And I was like, I went for training. I went for training to get it in me to fight, to learn how to defend myself. So if anyone come in my older days to try and bully me, I'll just show him a thing or two. But at the end of the day, I don't want that. I'll never invite that entity or that spirit towards me, or that energy about fighting and violence, because that's not who I am.
Yes.
We stand against bullying. We stand against violence. We don't tolerate that. Because at the end of the day, that you never know where that might take someone. I mean, it took me to places where I almost killed myself as a kid, where I wanted to commit suicide, where I wanted to throw myself off a bridge, where I wanted to. But thankfully, I had faith and I had a God that I believed in. He still gave me the wisdom to say, that is not the right path, that is not the right way.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Turn your mindset around, turn it into something positive.
Yes.
But it's not easy. My bro, as jy praat van bully, ek was gebully, my bro. Ek kan nie in detail gaan nie because it's baie persoonlik.
For sure, okay.
But I have to have hair on my teeth to be able to live with all the things that I've been through as a kid. Just because of the person I am and the way I am.
Yes. There's a lady that's watching this video now. He's going through the same situation. You mentioned about taking your own life. He's there. You already maybe bought the pills. You already maybe planned the rope, how he's gonna hang the rope. What guidance do you have for that person to stop just there now?
The guidance is for you to stop that rubbish that you're doing because it's from the devil. A friend of mine committed suicide a year ago.
Okay.
A year ago because of being bullied. And you know how old he was? He was very old. He was 23. He was old. 23-year-old still getting bullied by people around him, and he just couldn't handle it. What did he do? He committed suicide. What I can tell you is he committed suicide in the time where I felt that that's the only way for me to.
Yeah, I hear you.
And that was a year ago.
Sure.
I felt that, is that the only way for me to? Should I do that to myself too? But then he did it, and I wrote a gospel song. I wrote a song dedicated to him, and I want you to listen to that song, young man or young girl out there. It's called Heal My Heart, Lord, and you can find it on YouTube. Heal My Heart, Lord by Vezz. Before you think of committing suicide, before you think of committing suicide, I want you to go and listen to that song called Heal My Heart, Lord. The song will take over your life, and the power of the Lord will touch you, and there will be no such thing. I need you guys to understand, suicidal thoughts is not from the Lord. But sometimes we can't stop it because we have it so difficult in life. We have it so hard.
I hear you.
The only way is to kill yourself, to take your own life. That is what our people think and feel. But at the end of the day, that is not the way to go. That is the wrong way. And it's the saddest way for someone to die. We think a plane crash is sad. We think accidents are sad. Do you know that suicide is a sad, sad death, because that person will never be able to be guided right or led properly, or they'll never be able to be led to the kingdom of God.
Sure.
Because they were blinded and they were already in an element and in a mode of, I'm ready to do this, I've got to do this.
Sure.
And it's very sad.
Yeah.
I need our parents out there, I need our siblings to check up on your children. Friends, aunties, uncles, check up on your family. Change. If you see the person is depressed and they don't want to speak to you, don't force it out of them, but try to change their mindset or try to make the day better.
Yeah.
In any other way, in order for them to feel that there's someone that cares,
Yes.
there's someone that reaches out, there's someone that's there.
Yeah.
And that's it from me. Don't get to it. Don't let bullying get to you where you want to commit suicide, where you want to give up your life. Because those people that's being bullied are miserable. But they also need to be prayed for, because you know what? They have entities inside of them that is also out of this world. And they don't know what they're doing. So we pray for people like that, because I don't think they were brought up in a healthy household.
Yeah.
And that is why they try to break other people down.
You spoke about the one that has been bullied. Speak about the one that does the bullying. What guidance do you have to that person?
We can't hate them.
Sure.
We can't hate a bully. We can't hate someone that has intentions of hurting the next person. But what I can say is we'll pray for them, and you know what? Get to their level. In that moment, you stand up and you get to their level.
Yeah.
And you make them understand that you are not their target and no one else is their target. You make them understand, I'm not your target, and the next victim is not your target either. From now onwards, you will learn to respect yourself first and love yourself. Any bully out there, they need to gain self-respect and self-love.
Yeah.
In order to gain to give that to others, they need to gain that themselves.
Yes.
And that comes from self-love and self-respect for yourself. You're never going to give that to other people.
For sure.
Okay? So if you're a bully out there, you need to listen to me right now. That is not the way. You're never going to make it to the gates of heaven. Ze gaan nie. Nie as die grootste, meer heiligste persoon gaan in by die gates maak of heaven nie. Because ons weet nie hoe hulle mindset sê. Don't let that put you down. What I'm trying to say is, focus, become a good person, so that your life can change. Because if you're always going to be miserable and a bully and a coward, you're never going to have what you want. You're never going to achieve. You're never going to succeed. Let go of the old and the dirty and the rubbish ways and the filthy ways of the world, so that you can gain success, your own love, your own respect, so that you can see things clearer, so that you can see the vision that has been bestowed within you. Because right now you're blinded by all the what do you call it?
Noises.
All the different noises and voices in your head telling you to bully someone. No matter what age you are, guys, there's small kids even that bully. Small kids that bully. You're 6 years old and you're a bully already. What does that show you? Parents are not focused on the kids.
Yeah.
So I can say, ouer is daar, ja, ouer kan goed koop vir jou kinders. I can buy you clothes, I can buy you things, but I can't, seriously. Love is something else. Attention is something else. Commitment is something else. Our people and our parents and our siblings, we need to give our children and nieces and nephews all of that. Attention, focus, love, alles that, so that we can be comfortable to speak and not go around and hurting other people.
Yeah.
I don't know if I spoke too much, but you're
No.
probably going to edit some of this out.
No. As I said, I keep it as it is. Vezz, we were a bit controversial now. Enough of that.
Okay.
You singing from a very young age.
Ons het dat nou ver, die ding is gevat. Ons was nou 'n heel ander pad. Julle nou laat ek begin nou preach hier. Nee man, ek wil net so preach nou. Die ons het nou hekke tyd hier so. Ons praat. Wat sê jy my brother?
Singing from a very young age. How did that come?
Like I told you,
Yeah.
I was with this Sham Abrams.
Yeah.
He put us on stage. Jong, ek sing alleen op die stage en ek al van kleins af, jong. Vra maar vir jou papa, moet jy laat ek jou begin. But I've been on stage, doing comedy, acting, singing, dancing, everything. And I was on SA Idols. As I grew up, I auditioned for Listen, I was on SA's Got Talent many times, but I never made it through. And my mother slept with me outside in the cold every audition.
Whoa. Serious?
Yeah, I was at every audition for SA's Got Talent. Yeah, every year, and I never made it. But when I went to Idols, the third time I made it on South African Idols to the top 24. That was 2016. I was so young, bro. I couldn't even sing quite like now.
Yeah.
I had to learn, and I understand now that the fact I was angry at the time when they sent me home. But as you grow older and you look through the videos and stuff, you see a lot. And I learned actually, but I improved as a vocalist. Now I'm a billion times better as a vocalist. For sure. From the time I was on Idols.
Yeah.
And after Idols, I went overseas to sing. I went abroad to Greece, you know, the groups that go overseas.
Yeah.
But I was overseas with a group for like a month, and then I went individually on my own. because I stand on my thing, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't let people use me.
Nice.
Hulle doen nou wat se naam, hulle doen nou wat so groot gonne in die game. Ze gaan nie vir my kon gebruik nie. Sorry. And that is why sometimes you're blocked in many opportunities because people feel threatened by your presence and your energy, and that is who I am.
Yes.
I don't take crap from people. I don't beat around the bush. So as an artist, I'd never beat around the bush because I know what happens in the industry, but I always respect my peers. Other artists I respected, but I just never respected the way some artists did things and how they would manipulate the story or a situation.
Yes.
But that happens in the music industry or in the industry. We all know that in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
But like right now, I had a conversation recently with Alistair about my music. Alistair Isabel, who's one who's one. We spoke on WhatsApp 2 days ago, and he gave me the amazing advice. I asked him, what can I change? What can I do in order to get bookings? Because it looks to me like I'm blocked from getting bookings. Then he said to me, the industry is a very cruel place.
Sure.
You should know this by now. Do things for yourself. After coming from Greece, I started doing things for myself. Right now, as an artist, I'm doing things for myself. Because I know the opportunity won't come your way. You have to create the opportunity for yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks to a great legend, Alistair Isabel, who's giving me advice year in and year out when I need it. He never turns me away. I mean, when I watch him, I remind myself of him when he was young. A lot of people also compare me to him when he was young as an artist. So I found a South African person that I can look up to as an artist, and that is Alistair.
Nice.
Nobody's perfect. We're not going to pinpoint anyone's... Take care, man. Love you guys. Ek is blij, het was lekker, ne? Sy vrij op die pad, julle biete weer terugkom. Ek is nou by hulle. Ladies and gentlemen, that is part of the business. That's why I decided to do the podcast here with you guys today.
Yeah,
so that you can hear a little bit of interaction with our customers as well.
Nice. Traveling the world is a young one.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
On my own, I was 19 years old.
Okay.
I went overseas alone, no family, no friends, nothing. You go overseas, you don't know no one. You have the opportunity to live your life or build your life.
Yes.
Either live your life or build your life, and I chose to live my life.
Nice.
No, it's not nice, my brother.
Why?
I should have built my life overseas. But these are part of regrets.
Okay.
When you build your life in opportunity, you'll gain success.
For sure.
But I decided to forget about building it and living it by everyday aspects of clubbing, partying, adventurous, swimming, doing things, meeting people, and just being all out there. But I was 19, I was young, I was naive, I was arrogant, I was stupid. I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot right now. I've learned a lot.
How do you deal with no's? Because you say, SA got talent, a lot of no's there.
I still don't deal with it very well.
Easy. Sleepless nights.
I don't sleep at all in any case. I sleep an hour a night. I've never slept properly since the age of 12.
Is it overthinking?
I just don't sleep. I also don't believe in time. I don't believe in time.
I'm disagreeing with you because someone said with you, wealthy people, how you classified or define wealthy people? If they have a lot of time in their hands and spend it well.
When I say that,
yeah, okay, go for it.
when I say I don't believe in time,
Yeah,
I wake up, I do what I have to do,
yeah,
I go where I have to go. I don't even care about age, what age I am. Even if I'm turning 30, I feel like 16 years old. Because time is just something.
Yes,
It's just something that was created as well.
for sure.
In my mind, it's like the way you feel is the way you look, is the way you live.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't need to act old. I don't need to be it like that. I don't need to. When it's a business meeting and there's a time set out, that's a different thing.
For sure.
That is a different thing. Business aspect, there's time.
Yeah.
You have a time set out. Okay, this is a period of time I want things. But when I say I don't believe in time, it's like time is running all the time, man. There's not time that's waiting for you.
Okay.
Time doesn't wait for a person.
Yes, for sure.
If you're wasting time, you'll never get that time back.
Exactly.
You'll never get that money back. So just do the next thing, go to the next thing in order to make up. So I've got a different aspect and outlook about it.
Sorry, business, family, man. Let's go to the family. How's the journey? As a father, as a husband.
Amazing. I try to keep my family very discreet because
Uh.
it's none of your business.
For sure.
In general, people don't need to see them, people don't need to know them.
Yeah.
But our families and close relatives, you don't need to. You don't
Yeah.
need to know nothing about my wife or my kids.
Yeah.
Know about me as you see enough about me on social media. That's enough.
Yes.
Because yes, we appreciate our followers and our fans, but also we don't know who they really are. There's
For sure,
people that
for
follow
sure.
us that we don't know, and we need to keep that discreet. Look at all the crazy sick people out there. I can't post my family or my kids on there, but what I can say is I am a devoted family man.
Nice.
I love my family. I stand for my family. I'm doing this for my family.
Nice.
Do you know what? If I didn't have a family, I wouldn't have been grinding this hard.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
I would have been easy. I would have been doing other things.
Yeah.
But because of my family, they motivate me to grind, to keep up. My wife and my kids, they support me. It's because of them I never gave up, because even in dark times, they still stood with me and they made me feel loved and happy and okay.
Yeah.
And they made me feel emotionally strong.
Yeah.
So that is why I am
Cool. Listen here.
all for my family.
We as fathers, right? Who is the pillar of strength of the house? And sometimes we get into that, if I can use the terminology, a system where we as fathers or as husbands need to provide for the family, right? And that can drain us, that can like destroy us mentally. Is there some sort of truth in that we need to provide? Is that what builds, that define a father of a household to provide financially for his family? Let's go.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
If you're not ready to provide, don't have a family. If you're not ready to sacrifice, don't have a family.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to work your butt off, don't have a family, because at the end of the day, that is expectations, and that is what is expected from us.
Yeah.
Since the generations before us.
Yes.
It's a man's duty. Yes, you must have a supporting wife.
Exactly. Yes.
You must have a wife that works with you, that stands with you. If she doesn't work with you, that is maybe because she's looking after your kids. That's maybe too small or too young to go to school or to creche, or you don't feel comfortable with sending them to school yet. And that's basically sometimes the only reason is because you have children. I believe my wife is a housewife, but she's a a woman too. She's a housewife, but she's doing business on the sideline.
Nice.
To help me. Because to her, it's like, babe, I'm looking after our daughter. Our son is in school. I have to take care of our daughter. I have to do the cleaning and all of that. But let me help you while I'm at it. When everything is quiet, sit on your laptop, do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. So I believe that, yes, it is a man's duty. At the end of the day, jy kan nie verwag jou vrou moet gaan werk nie. Dis 'n die Bybel praat ons van sy sal werk tot die bloed uit jou hande uitkom. That is not a physical thing that blood will come out of your hands. I hear you. But your energy, your tiredness, your exhaustion, everything, that is all blood basically that comes out of your hands. It's like sweat and tears you shedding, sacrifices you make for your family. That is all what I believe has to be made as a man, as a father, even as a son. If you're not married, as a son, to look after their parents. Don't forget the parents. There's one thing we must never forget. Jou ouers gaan dood nou. Sy gaan vir die res van jou lewe spyt is. As jou ouer 'n goeie ouer was en sy voel hulle deserve 'n goeie treatment in hulle lewe. If your parents raised you good enough and well enough and you feel they've sacrificed all the time for you to become who you are and what you are, I think it's good to give back and have a supporting wife of that, have a supporting husband of that can support you to give to your parents as well and to look after them. It's not about giving, it's about looking after them, taking care of them. Hulle sê mos eer jou moeder en jou vader en jou da sal verleng word. Ek wil hê my da moet verleng word want ek wil baie lank met my vrou en my kinders wees.
Yes, okay.
So ek sal vir ewig try om die beste ding te doen vir my wil.
You to Sef. Waar kom dit nou in?
Ek kan nie die waarheid sê, my bro.
Yes, gooi.
Passion about food, definitely.
Ja?
Professional chef, no papers. But that I can tell you. As jy praat van Ramsey en praat jy van my, ek is op dieselfde level met mindset. Not success-wise, and when it comes to the mindset of how things must be done and how I want things done. I look at a lot at Ramsey and he reminds me of me.
Okay.
And I think I'm younger than him. And I don't really watch his stuff. But when I see his videos and things and go into his in detail, I'm like, yo, this man reminds me a lot of myself. He has no papers, I have no papers. He's full of shit, I'm full of shit. He makes his own creations, I make my own creations. And I don't even watch any of his videos where I copy him. I'm just self-taught. And I would never have been a chef if my wife didn't get me this opportunity to work at this garage. I was a cashier at this garage.
No ways.
For 3 days, my bro.
Okay.
The fourth day I decided to take over the cafe. When I saw they made a Gatsby. Toe gaan ek agtertoe toe sê ek vir my vrou, sy kan nie so 'n Gatsby maak nie, man. Ek gaan vir jou 'n Gatsby maak. So I made a Gatsby and I told her to film the Gatsby. And as she filmed the Gatsby, I posted it on TikTok. And the next day I had 10,000 followers overnight. Okay. I had 10,000 followers overnight and the video had like 500,000 views. And then I was signed as a partner. Just so you guys know, nothing is easy. I stayed in a shack with my wife and my son and my daughter in my mom's yard 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. Before I came to Kuilsrivier, before I came to work, I was staying in a shack in my mother's yard. As a musician, a struggling musician who sang on buses and taxis, who sang on public transport to earn money. I struggled a lot.
Okay.
As I grew up as an individual, I struggled. I did. Here sal alleen weet my dinge wat ek gegaan het as 'n persoon om te ek wil eers praat te veel. This is for my book. I'm not gonna say everything one day. When I'm busy with my book. Okay. So I will share it in my book, but I know what it feels like to struggle.
Okay.
And that is why I've prayed to the Lord to give me this opportunity and help others that's struggling.
Yeah.
Because it's not nice.
Yes.
If it wasn't for my wife who had asked a job for me to work at the garage, I would never have this job. I would never have the opportunity to walk into the kitchen and make a video. Yes, I had my own positive approach to the boss when he asked me, what do you want?
Yeah.
I said, what I want is for you to invest in me because I'm a superstar. I have the mind. I have the mindset. I've got the goal. I've got the marketing. I've got the recipe. I've got the skill. I've got the personality. Give me this opportunity to be a business partner. And he gave me the opportunity to be a business partner. But if it wasn't for my wife that gave me this opportunity, I would never have been working here. I would still be singing. So I think my wife deserves the credit here.
Nice.
I always give her the credit, but she's shy. But I think she deserves the credit here. Because, bro, is tough. Die liewe daar buite is tough. Ons het die families. Een ding van kleurling families. Ons het die mense, families dat vir ons kan support nie. Coming from a colored household, not one of my aunties and uncles have supported me at events, at shows.
Okay.
Not one of my cousins have ever bought a ticket to support my shows. But I love them. This is just the reality. I still love them. I'm close with my family. But as die kwaad raak, dan sien van is die reality van dinge. Ek het nooit daai gehad. Dit is nooit daai. You know when people believe in you when you make it, or when you made it, then they believe in you. Then they want to see a vision in you. Yes, there were people that supported me, but they weren't family. My siblings, they supported me. You know, my parents, they were there. My in-laws, they have supported me. But when I speak about close family, aunties, uncles, ek weet nie wat hulle die tyd gee het nie, ek weet nie wat nie. Maar ek dink ons mense moet regtig mekaar meer ondersteun within the intimacy of family.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The households,
the
cousins, the extended family. Also, if you see there's a singer in your family, or if you see there's a dancer, if you see there's an actor in your family, all of you aunties and uncles must support that person. Ja, ek ken van julle moet so maar R50 'n maand gee, sit dit by mekaar vir daai artist in sy carrière. Hy persoon sal nooit van julle vergeet because that was my mindset. I always prayed, if my family can help me, I'll never forget them. They couldn't help me.
Yes.
So the people that helped me, I will never forget them. I'm still grinding. That is why my work is to put in all my hustle at Total Garage for the opportunity that Muhammad and Ahmad, who is running the business, who is my mentor and my business partners, that they have given me here. They never stopped believing, even when I left to Cape Town on my own. I came back. They still believed in me and they still believe in me now. So it's very rare that you find people like that that come in your life to give you that opportunity. And there's more opportunities coming my way, I know. I'm accepting all the opportunities that is good for me.
For sure.
Not opportunists with bad intentions, but an opportunist with a good intention. Someone that is really seeing potential. That is what we accept and that is what we want in life. So from my side, guys, don't stop in your dream. Don't stop believing in your dream. Don't stop running with your dream. Don't stop dreaming. And don't stop believing.
Nice.
Your faith is all that matters. If you have faith, trust me, take it from me, I never lose my faith. Ek het altyd faith. Dis hoekom ek weet iets gaan uitwerk. Al vat dit hoe lank, ek gee nie op. Now that I've learned what faith is, I haven't given up really on life, on anything. Even if there's stumbles and struggling and all of that.
Yeah.
I still decided no, I'm not going to give up because I remember I have faith. I remember God worked for me. In so many situations, He'll work for me again in the next situation.
Nice. Vezz, you mentioned about something very profound, and I want the fathers or the husbands of the household to listen to what you're going to say now. Is that the wife organized this job for you as a cashier. I remember you were singing, you went overseas. I'm not looking down on cashiers. To come down like that, to work. How did you make that first day? You said you worked for 3 days as a cashier. How did you pick yourself up from that bed to come and work here as a cashier?
I'm telling you, and I'm an artist, eh?
Yes.
I said to the boss of Total Garage, I cannot be a cashier. My image, my pride.
Yes.
Ek het hom net so gesê. You say, oh man, just try it out. You'll be working here with me. When you are here with me, every day we can work on our business and see how we can business together. Not ever thinking we'll be doing the cafe. Hi guys, how's it? Lekker man. Not ever thinking we'll be doing the cafe.
Yeah.
I had to stand there with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to go home because everybody was looking at me. But can I tell you something? I found joy to do that because it's still connecting with people. It's still entertaining people. You know what? Ek het sommer gestaan en gesing vir elke customer wat kom koop. Just to make myself happy. To say, you know why I did that? Because I believed someone might see me singing and give me opportunity.
Sure.
While being a cashier. I believed something was going to happen and God saw that, man, and something great happened. So, to be honest with you, sometimes you might fall, but it's not for the worse, it's for the better.
Yes.
Because I fell hard to come back to a cashier from there to there.
Yeah.
And what was happening 3 days later. And you know what? Everything happens to me 3 days. It always takes 3 days for me for something to happen.
Sure.
Since there's my wife as a witness, everything is either 3 hours, 3 days, 3 minutes, 3 months,
Something
3
with
years,
3.
Something with 3. As a triple, think it's a triple threat. Soos ek gesê het, triple threat het ek gesê het, daai seker hoekom.
Business. The Gatsby King. People know you're here in Kulsrivier, but you've been all over the show. It didn't work out. You're a grinder. Jy vat kanse, right? But jy's baie trots ook op iets wat as ek nou luister na jou conversation. Jy's baie trots op iets wat jy mee besig is. Hoe deal jy toe met daai wat jy uitgewerk het?
Kijk, when I left Total Garage, it wasn't with any animosity. Just to clear that, I always
nice.
That was because I'm young. I decided that but the world is an oyster. I want to explore in business. There's nothing wrong to explore. Ek kan 100 winkels dood maak, ek sal nog altyd nie bly.
Okay.
Het gaan oor adventurous wees. Het gaan oor explore, discovering, learning about business. It flopped because it was a lesson. It flopped because we get distracted with things happening around us.
Yeah.
We get distracted and not focused because there's other things that's coming at us that is being thrown at us, so we lose focus. That's why my business stopped in Cape Town. Sorry.
No problem.
Now in Stellenbosch we closed down because of the lease that wasn't extended.
Okay.
And coming back to Total Garage after having my own business, it was difficult, but I adjusted in a day. In the first day I said to myself, just go with it, man. Nobody's going to provide for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, nobody's going to give you opportunity for business. Like at that moment, that's how I felt. Just go to Total and do your thing. And I was back here and they gave me they gave me what I deserved, and they gave me what they thought I deserved as a partner, and they still do.
Nice.
And that's why I'll be committed. Kyk jy soms raak ons kwaad vir mekaar, maar that's normal in business. Jy kan nie wil vir ewig alles net prinses en fairies en royalty wil hê. Everything comes with a cost and with a mood and with a price. Sometimes you have to have that ups and downs. And sometimes we have that ups and downs. Sorry. But we learn from it and we grow stronger from it and we connect with each other even more after that.
Nice.
So that's what it is. The Gatsby King, you say. Crazy.
Clapbacks. Hoe deal jy met clapbacks? Want oral social media is clapbacks, sometimes
you see it.
Yes, sometimes gaan jy and then defend yourself sometimes.
Let me just make something clear. So why people is asking me why? People are always asking me, why are you posting? Or why are you responding to people? There's a difference. This is a food business. You must understand. When I post something and I say, guys, I'm sorry, this is a mistake, it means I want to win my customers back, because one negative review that someone posts can steal 100 customers. 100 customers will stay away because of that video.
Yeah.
So my duties are to come on my platform, defend my business and my brand and my product in order to win my clientele back.
Yeah.
So that is why I defend myself, but I don't deal with bullying or hating or whatever on social media, because you gotta shake it up. It's the loving ain't the same. You gotta shake it up. I shake it all off because you know why? It's people I don't know. It's people that can't define me. It's people that don't know my hustle, my struggle, and my revelation in life. It's people that didn't fight these battles with me. It's people that didn't walk this path with me. So they can go shut up and do their own thing and sort out their own lives. But I'll keep praying for them that I don't focus on these things, because if you're not hated, it means that you're doing nothing right. Jesus was crucified.
Yes.
How do we expect not to get crucified? And we are human. He was crucified and he's the most highest.
Yeah.
So who are we? We must take the crucifixion we get on a daily basis and live with it and become stronger. That's why they say, rise again. After being crucified, you rise again.
Yes.
You must rise greater, more powerful. You must just elevate yourself to another level. After receiving any backlash, any hate, all that, it's how you take it.
Sure.
I take it like that, man.
Vezz, your dreams. What do you ask the Father in your prayer?
Well, I can't tell you that, because if I tell you what I asked the Father, it's going to be revealed. I already asked him. I have to leave it there. It's for you guys to see my dreams unfold and become a reality.
Nice.
Something that a lot of us as influencers or people that does interviews or presenters such as yourself as a podcast presenter, something that we sometimes forget is a lot of question we get as influencers or popular, of you have a name, what is your dream?
Yeah.
And some of us tell the people our dreams, then we don't achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
Keep your dreams to yourself, my baby. Keep your dreams and your aspirations and your visions to yourself and to the Lord. You connect there. Because if you do share it out there, the universe is big. Yes, they say speak it into the universe. There's certain things you speak into the universe, and there's certain things you just do not speak. Because in the unseen world, there are different angels and spirits around us, and demonic spirits around us, and angels around us, and and in the spiritual world, these things fight against our aspirations and our visions and our dreams and our goals. That is why we need to be armored. We need to be secured. Ons moet wag vir ons mond het, vir ons weet wat om te praat, vir ons goed te spreek. Voor jy jou self in 'n ding sit, en jy weet hoe om te praat, oor jou drome, oor jou lewe, oor alles. So it might make sense.
No problem. 100%.
I cannot share my future dreams
for
with
sure.
you, but the goal right now is to become greater than what I am.
Sure. Maar pa, lewe lang.
Hulle lewe. My pa is 'n apostel.
Okay.
Hy is Apostel Jan. Hy's al die pad in die Mitchells play. My mother is standing with him. She's standing with him all the years. They together for 40 years now.
Nice.
And they planning on celebrating. Kinders moet nou gold of whatever goed is koop. Weekies. Goud is te duur. Kan nou vir mami alles gee maar die goud nie. Ek het die goud nie.
Apostel Jan, jou ma se naam is?
Angela.
Shout out to Apostel Jan en mami Angela. Vezz, as jou ladies, jy het gepraat van singing, wat advice het jy daar vir hulle? Hulle gaan nou hier artistry in, performing. Wat het want jy het baie geleer.
The industry now is much different. It's better. You know
Okay.
why? Why it's better? There's more opportunities now. When I started, there wasn't opportunities really. Do you know what? Why older artists and legendary artists, why they book younger artists?
Ja?
Because the younger artists is not that vibrant. They don't have all that energy that artists of that time had.
Oh.
They have energy, but
Yes.
not as that much. And also their performance and their vocals. As die top tier.
Ja.
So artists gaan vir hulle boek. Daai so artists, groter artists vir ons sien.
Okay.
Ek is lang in die industrie. Ek sien nie ander artists so nie
Uh-huh.
wat onder my kom nie.
Yes.
But that is just reality of something. I had a conversation the other day. Other artists that is long in the game, they choose artists that they know is no competition.
Ja.
I'm gonna put you on the stage because you won't steal my show.
For sure.
But what I can tell artists out there is, take any club bookings that you get. If you wanna make it, you take any club bookings. You take any events. Go to restaurants, go to bars, go to pubs, go to clubs. Approach the managers, approach the DJs, approach the people that's involved in the sound.
Yeah.
So that you can create that opportunity for yourself, because there are opportunities. Today, everyone is recording music, as you can see.
Yes.
Because of Temple Boys.
Ah.
Sorry, but ek gaan met Temple Boys hulle diogie daarso.
Shout out.
Temple Boys will forever be the blueprint of any young rapper that has
Facts.
followed their footsteps.
Facts, yes.
Any young rapper that has followed their footsteps comes from Temple Boys.
Yes.
Not because I know them, but that's the truth. I don't even listen to Temple Boys. Up till today, I don't. But I know the value that they are. And they are seen so little. They are not being seen for who they really are. Because they're not managed properly. And that is a sad reality for our artists. When you get out there, make sure you choose a proper manager, because baie van ons mense, hulle gaan vir jou manage om vir jou faal te maak en om vir jou toe te maak. Be wise, be witty, be open-minded. It's okay if they make you too, as long as you get what you need to get. I always say it's got nothing to do how much the manager gets. As long as if you get your cut that you asked for, that you requested. If you asked 100,000 rand a gig,
Yeah.
the manager takes 70,000 and 30 is yours because you charged 30,000.
Yeah.
And the manager charged 100,000. That's got nothing to do with you if he has a 70k. You charged him 30,000.
Yes,
He's
yes.
giving you his right, but what he sees in you is greater. So if he sees that he's going to get 100,000 for a booking for you,
Yeah.
and he will give you a 30. That's not robbing, that's business.
Nice.
And that is what our artists don't understand, that managers don't always rob you. They're doing things in a business way. You need to know your worth. Moenie sag, take it from me. I was desperate, that's why I took any gig.
Okay.
Because of taking any gig, I don't have really gigs today. Don't just take any gig, know your worth, because you can ruin your career by taking any event or any gig.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Ek noem dit 'n wisdom session, right? En daar is weer eens, jy gaan weer terug, want jy's 'n steunpilaar van die huis. Ons as man soms sukkel om onsself te vergewe. Wat het wysheid daarvan? Ons hou vas aan iets, man. En dit soms hou dit ons terug. That we can't move forward in life. Verstaan, jy het baie foute gemaak, jy het dit gemense, maar jy het dit nie vasgehou nie, jy het aanbeweeg. Want anders het jy nie hier op geëindig gewees. Kom ons wees honest.
That's the truth.
So, what we have there for us is...
So you asked me, how does men deal
Yes.
with things?
Yes.
Men don't deal with things. Because all they are being seen as... All they being seen as me regulars.
No problem.
All men is being seen as he's a mistake, he's a movie, he's a
Yes.
guy, the chance of a shit,
Yes.
yeah. You go to a movie, come to a live.
Yeah.
As a man praat, was sy opinion en goed is iets. Ayobek, dis 'n man. Moenie hom onderdruk.
Ja.
Sy kan nie ko sê nie.
Yes.
Dit is wat gebeur. En as ek daar die grade vrouens party is, maar net hoekom mans begin silent raak het.
Ja.
Hoekom hulle begin, because their opinions is never valid.
Yes.
They're only seen as you must work, you must provide. A man's opinions is really never valid. I've seen that, and that is why they keep it to themselves, and that is why we build up
Yeah.
emotion and tiredness, and we become weak sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to deal with it.
For sure.
But guys, some of you don't want to hear this. The only way to deal with it is to let go and let God.
Yes.
Because God is a man.
Uh-huh.
The only man you can speak to is the one that will understand you. Sy kan nie met 'n vrou gaan praat nie, sy gaan jou nie verstaan nie. 'n ander man miskien ja. Gaan na jou creator toe.
Sure.
Let go and let God. That's all I can say.
Nice.
Let go and let God.
Nice. Wees wie jy nee. Ons kan heeldag gesels. Ek weet jy het 'n besigheid om te ran. Ek wil weer eens jou dankie sê vir hierdie space. Dankie vir jou tyd want is gaat die woes, maar jy het jou tyd afgestaan om met ons mense te kan kom gesels. Dankie dat jy 'n bietjie kom deel het. Dankie dat jy jouself is man. Joh, jy's full of energy and it's positive. Dankie vir dit. En dan ook wil ek vir jou dankie sê dat jy vir ons geguide het om choices te maak in hierdie lewe. En dis waar Wisdom of Solomon gaan. Oor dat ons dit soos hulle sê uit die pers se bek uit kan hoor. Verstaan?
Ek stem saam.
Wees social media platforms as mense wat vir jou wil dalk boek vandag vir 'n show. Waar is die booking info? Watter media platforms kan jy kry?
All you have to do is follow me on social media, Vezz. B-E-Z-Z.
Ja.
Alles is aan my bios op Facebook, op Instagram en op TikTok. My nommer, nie my nommer, my e-mail is daar om te boek. So ek is 'n MC,
Nice.
ek is 'n entertainer, ek kan 'n judges by in 'n show.
Why?
Ek kan vir jou catering doen vir jou business, ons kyk net kids, baby. No jokes, I can actually do all of that.
Yeah.
So if you guys feel like if you feel I'm worthy and I could do a good job at one of your events, please don't forget about me. Book me. My details is on social media.
Yeah.
To you guys here from Wisdom by Solomon or of Solomon?
Of Solomon.
Okay. So Wisdom of Solomon, we want to thank you guys for joining us today at Total Garage, Kales River and Cafe Bonjour. Myself, Vezz and our team would here on behalf of the whole entire garage and the staff and everything, would like to thank you for your time, your effort, and everything that you have put in to make this work today. It was a great pleasure for me, and it still is, to sit with you guys and discuss this because we don't get to do this every day.
Yeah.
We always focus on being busy, business running around. But when are we as the business people going to have that sit down and have that open discussion with people like we just did?
Yes.
So from ourselves and from our side, we want to thank you and we bless you guys, and we want to say that you have a successful and prosperous journey ahead with your vlog, with your podcast, and with yourself as human beings. And I really want to say thank you so much.
Thank you, Vezz, man. Vezz, I asked the Father, what do I need to say to Vezz? I need to give him some bread to go on his way. And the word that comes to mind this morning is MasterPlan. And I read X, nee? In Afrikaans soos hulle sal sê, Handelinge 2. Pinkster, jy's Pinkster, nee?
Ja, ek is Pinkster.
Laat ek net gou vir Handelinge kry hierso. Handelinge 2 vers 25.
Okay.
So I just want to read you this verse. Wat Petrus hierso sê. Van hom sê Dawid, ek het die Here altyd voor oë. Hy is aan my regterhand. Ek sal nie wankel nie. Van hom sê Dawid, ek het die Here altyd voor oë. Hy is aan my regterhand. Ek sal nie wankel nie. En daar's 'n ander vertaling wat sê, he extended my right hand and I am part of his master plan. Bro, jy is deel van die Vader se masterplan. Al gaan dit soos 'n rollercoaster. Jy is deel van sy masterplan. Hy het alles vir jou uitgesit. Voor die creasie, ek like hierdie woord te gebruik, voor die creasie van hierdie aarde. Het daar geweet hulle gaan 'n Wes is, 'n lans wat vir mense gaan wys. Yes, daar's loopholes soms wat ons nie verstaan nie. But I will just give him the energy, I will just give him the drive to push through and to see the other side. Daar's 'n gedeelte in die Bybel wat sê, in die woord en wat Paulus sê, vir 'n kort tydjie sal ons deur iets gaan. Maar die glorie wat ons daarna gaan ervaar deur die oorwinning gaan alles override. You explained, you showed us the override is happening here by Kales River. Dis maar ietsie klein, maar is iets baie groot wat in jou lewe happen. En Vezz, die Vader is baie trots op jou. Hy kyk na jou, hy kan sien. Hy gee om oor jou. Hy dink aan jou.
Dankie man.
En hy voorsien aan jou. Hy voorsien aan jou van generasie tot generasie. Het is 'n seun en 'n dogter, né? Hulle is nou omgesien. Vezz, jy's 'n rockstar. Soos die youngsters sê, ek gee jou flowers vandag. Is 'n honor vir ons om met Vezz te kan sit. Met hy bubbly personality wat vir ons kan wys dat hulle sê mens God het humor.
Yep. Yep.
You just showed us the humidity concept.
Go
for it.
You cannot praise the name of the Lord. I'm saying ek is die heilige, but I know who my creator is.
Goeie.
Jy kan nie die Here prys en alles gee en dankie sê, but you're not the image or light of him.
Ja.
Onthou die Here te vermaaning, die Bybel praat van vermaan. Dit meen nie ek vermaan iemand ek is onbeskof nie. Ek vermaan nie of jy of dinge wat jy doen wat verkeerd is of ek jy op jou pinpoint op daai. But I'm still the light because I've made every person in my life that I've came across, I made them smile. I've made someone feel good.
Yeah.
You need to be the light, and especially to those of you who don't believe you are favored by God.
Sure.
It's us that's going through the most. We have the favor of the Lord upon us because everyone around us is going to want that favor. That is why they're fighting for that favor, but they can't have it. So be strong in your power and in your armor. Lead the way because you are created to be a king or a queen of this world. So if you don't take charge of your own life, if Ramaphosa can be president, you can be president because he's a human and you are a human. But he sees the greater picture for his life because he sees that I was created to be this big person. But because we are closed-minded, we don't see a bigger picture. I know I'm going to be a multi-millionaire by the age of 35.
Nice.
I'm probably going to be one of South Africa's richest men.
There we go.
At 35, which is 5 more years to go, and my promise to the world is to give back to every young person that wants an opportunity because I never received it. Only Muhammad gave me that opportunity at Total Garage. And if he didn't give it to me, I don't know where I would be. That is what showed me. That has shown me the way to be open to others and give other people opportunity. It takes nothing for you that have a little more than the next person to give that person a little bit of what you have. That's all I can say. Goodbye. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope the lighting is still good. I hope this is a great vibe and I hope you guys learn from us.
Wees voor jy gaan. Jy kan nie hiernatoe kom. Die mense wil 'n song hoor wat vir hulle gaan motivate, wat hulle kan encourage, wat 'n nice conversation gehad. Finish it off for us. Something just gooi vir ons daar, laat ons net kan weer hoop kry van jou af, man. Daai energy.
Stem so weg, laat ek wil lekker so. Okay. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, you make a brighter day. Just you and me.
Sure, julle, daar sien julle het Lance. Ek wil nie hoor Lance Vezz. Jy is 'n rockstar. Dankie man.
Thank you so much.
Support seker maar se socials. Jy sal alles daar sien. Jy het gepraat van YouTube. As jy op YouTube Vezz.
I've got my songs. Go stream it. Deel dit gewietie. Maar ek het 4 number 1 songs op Hot FM. As nou nie meer number 1 nie, but 4 of my songs is number 1 on Hot FM. You can search it on YouTube. Just type my name in it. Subscribe to my channel and listen to my music. The song Heal My Heart, Lord is also on there to those of you who feel like giving up. Go stream the song. Love you guys. I'm out. Dis asem is op en my stem raak weg.
Vezz. Dankie man.